Jonie. I will be at your service for today's flight. How are you? Glad to hear that. So, we are going to be having a flight of 18 hours to South Asia. And let me see here. Okay, you have requested the relaxing and beauty flight package, correct? Very good. I'm so happy that you decided for this package. It's one of our favorite to do here. Very well. So we're going to be doing first our nightly flight, which consists of 8 hours. Before that, we're going to start doing your night routine. And during the morning, when we are approaching the city, we're going to be doing your makeup. Is that correct? Very good. First of all, I would like to take your order for your dinner and also for your breakfast. Okay, very well. Yeah, it's all a la carte. Whatever you want, we will be having it for you. Oh, you saw those options? Yes, we do have them. Normally we have them for our commercial flights, but if you like them, we can also get it for you. Of course. Yeah, it's actually quite delicious and I will say very, very nice for a very long flight. And for your breakfast, would you like your dinner first or your night routine for relaxation? Night routine and then your dinner. Okay, of course. Very well. So your night routine consists on a facial and cleanup. Is that okay? Very good. So let me start by dimming up the lights for a bit and I will come back with your dinner. So whenever we are done with your facial and cleanup, you're ready to eat. Okay? 1 second. Thank you so much for waiting. The captain has told me that we are ready to take off. Yes, we only have to wait a couple of minutes for that and then I will be ready for your routine. Okay? Very well. That was quite smooth, isn't it? Okay, so may I touch your face now? Thank you. Okay. Let's see. We are gonna be doing a light cleanup and also we're gonna help you with some products to help your face not puff up during the trip, which is quite normally when we do long flights because of the pressure of the plane. Very good. Let's start by cleaning it up. If you can please close your eyes. Thank you. Very good. This is gonna feel a little bit fresh, but that's okay. It's normal. It does, doesn't it? The aroma is quite great too. This night skincare routine was designed to help people with the puffiness we tend to have when we are flying for a long period of time. So in the morning you're gonna feel refreshed. Okay. Now this is the cleanup. We're gonna leave it for a bit, then we're gonna remove it and apply the second depuffing cream. Would you like some tea for your dinner? We have chamomile tea, which is great for the night, or any other type of tea. Very good. Okay, let's remove the first part. Can you close your eyes, please? Thank you. Okay, now the second cream is a leave-on cream. This is I'm gonna help you feel refreshed in the morning. Okay. Very good. The only place where we are not gonna be applying it, it's around the eyes. We're gonna place something else there. Now, this is the great one, perfectly for the eyes. It's just gonna work wonders on you. Okay. If you can look up for me. Thank you. Very good. That one, we're gonna leave it for the whole night. We just need to leave it and let it dry for a bit. Would you like to change into your night clothes? The bathroom suite is ready for you. I will be setting up your table for your dinner. Okay, okay. You ready? So I have set up the table for you. Please enjoy your dinner. If you need something else, please call me. You have a button right here. Okay, I will be back to prepare you for the night. Hello. How was your dinner? Good? Okay. So I have set up your cabin for your night sleep in our exclusive suite. I just want to make sure about something that I was seeing here in my notes during the morning. You want the full beauty treatment, which consists of makeup, right? What type of makeup you're looking for? Is it for a formal occasion, just to arrive to the city? Okay, very good. How about the colors that you would like to wear? Okay, I'll make sure to have that ready. So, during your night, in your suite, you have a button there that you can press it, and whenever you want, you can have a midnight snack or tea, whatever you want. You can just press it. We are your orders during the night, but I'm not going to be available during the night. It's going to be my partner that is going to be helping you. I will be ready for you in the morning. Is that okay? Okay, perfect. So I will be seeing you in the morning, and be ready for your beauty makeup salon. Of course. Hello, good morning. How was your night? Oh, I'm happy to hear that. You have very good sleep? That's perfect. So, would you like to go ahead for your breakfast, or would you like to go ahead with your beauty treatment? We are about an hour or so to get to our destination. Okay. Oh, you would like a light breakfast? Because what you were telling me last night, you want to change it? Oh, you don't feel as hungry? Okay, a very light breakfast consisting of fruit, orange juice. Okay, that will be it. Perfect. Would you like to have it in your suite or in the dining table? Okay, very good. So I'll be bringing that for you, and then we're going to be ready for your beauty treatment. Perfect. How was your breakfast? I'm glad to hear that. Okay, so we are ready for your beauty treatment. And I see that your face didn't puffed up. That's perfect. Yeah. Okay. So, as per request, I have chosen these makeup colors that I believe is going to be perfect for you. and for the look that you wanted. And you said that you want something more natural, not too heavy, and it doesn't look too overdone. Okay, very good. So we're going to start with a light base on your eyes, like so. Okay. Let's see here. Perfect. You have an event, correct? Oh, that's great. Oh, so it's gonna be quite quick after your flight. Are you gonna be a little bit tired? No, I'm happy to hear that you had a relaxing night. That's great. Okay. Keep your eyes closed, please. For your lips, would you like something into the nudes or red? Would like some red? Okay. Eyes closed, please. Thank you. Right there. Oh, excuse me, I have a call from the captain. Okay, thank you so much. Thank you. Okay, unfortunately, they were telling us that there are some issues in the airport, a little bit of traffic that was not planned. So the flight is gonna be delayed for about 20 minutes. Yeah, we could, sorry. They can change the arrival to a private airport if you want. Yeah, we can lift you out in a helicopter to the area that is closest to you. Yeah, our client will like that. Thank you so much. Yeah, sometimes these things happen in this kind of airports. I'm sorry about that. It might be a little bit difficult for your event. You still have time? Okay, very well. There we go. Perfect. Okay, the colors looks great. Let's add this eyeliner. If you can please close your eyes. Very good. Your other eye, please. Thank you. Since this is a natural look, I was not applying any false eyelashes. Well, will you like some mascara? Just a little bit, of course. Okay. If you can close your eyes, please. And blink, 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 blink. Good, thank you. Okay, so we have this tone of red. I don't know if something that will interest you. It's quite beautiful. I think it will look great on you. Perfect. How about your hair? My note says that you wanted a classic look, but doesn't say much information about that. Hair down with some curls at the end. Halfway down. Okay. Very good. So let me prepare for doing your hair. Are you ready to change your clothes? Mm-hmm. Let me just ask the captain. How is our timing? Okay, thank you so much. Yeah, we are on time now. Okay, so I'm gonna be waiting for you to be ready and put on your clothes, and I will prepare your hair. Okay. Very good. So we are gonna be doing your hair. First, we're gonna be brushing it down and add some curls to it. You want them light, right? Okay, good. That is perfect. Oh no, don't worry, it's quite normal that my clients fall asleep. Okay. So the captain is telling me that we are ready to land. Okay, so you can go back to your chair, fasten your seatbelt. It was a pleasure serving you during this flight. I hope that you had a very relaxing experience and that you enjoy your time with us. Is there anything else that I can do for you before we land? Oh, it was my pleasure. Thank you so much and have a great time in the city. Of course. Hello. Thank you so much for being my model today. We are gonna be working on an elegant makeup look because I need to pass my license exam. So thank you so much for your time. Yeah, there are my kitties outside. They sometimes wants to enter the studio room, but no, they are not allowed here. So I was thinking on first doing like an analysis of your perfect skin tones for the foundation and also for the eyeshadows because they're gonna be great in that too. Now, they have been teaching us what is called the color analysis theory, which means that we do a color chart of what colors looks best for you depending on your skin tone, your eye color, your hair too. Yeah, but sadly I don't have those tools. No, I'm actually trying to work in the studio that they do color analysis, but also do makeup. Okay, so let me first check on your skin tone. I don't think that you have many blemishes or even things to hide out. You know, right now the makeup community has been switched into something more natural looking, but still adding tints of colors, but not as stronger as we had them. Remember in that time, 2016, 17? Yeah, makeup was really, really strong color, and especially the eyebrows. So we are switching now into a more toned down of that. So I'm gonna start by cleaning up your face. I think we can work with a very light, maybe just to unify the tones of your skin, foundation, so we don't have to add too much. Okay, close your eyes, please. Yeah, and with your eye colors and hair, since this is an elegant look we're trying to accomplish, I have a Migraine palette that is quite special. Let me show you the colors. They are so pretty. Look at these tones. Aren't they wonderful? They are so pretty. And I think we can create a very classy look, maybe with the gold tones and a bit of the earth tones too. Okay, now we have cleaned up your skin. We are going to be unifying it with a very light foundation, not too much. Okay. Now this way we are just gonna make your skin fall into one tone. Yeah, sometimes, especially I have noticed with mature skins, that the tones can be a bit different between the forehead and cheek area. Not saying that you have a mature skin, but I'm just something that I notice. Okay. Happens to me too. I tend to get, depending on the weather, let's say in winter, I tend to get very red on this area due to my skin issues. And during the summer, I get tan a little bit more. Okay, let me just add a little bit here. So it all depends. Our skin tends to change. Yeah, right now we have a little flare up, and that's why I look a little bit red. Well, a lot red. It's quite normal for me during winter months, and my doctor, my dermatologist, told me that it's rosacea. But I have tried the medications, and since I have very, very sensitive skin, it gets irritated. So I try just to cool it down now. Very good. Now I'm just waiting for your skin to unify, and let's work on your eyebrows. Again, this is gonna be natural. I'm gonna try to make it the style that you already have, only adding a little bit of color to it. And maybe we can cut a little bit there, okay? It's not overgrown per se, but yeah, it will benefit with a little design, okay? Don't worry, I'm not gonna cut a lot, it's just trim it a little bit. Okay, now I'm just going to add a little bit of color to your eyebrows. Okay, like so. Okay, if you can look to the side, please. Thank you. Okay, now to the side. Good. I'm gonna frame it with this Tattoo Studio Smoky Tone, which is very, very good for this type of work. And the tip is great to add hair by hair on the eyebrow area. You just need to be careful on how we apply it. Not too much, not too little. When is my test? I believe by the end of the month. So I still have time, but I need to practice on real people. Yeah, because we normally work on paper and mannequin, but human skin is way different. It reacts different to the colors, and the textures, of course, of each skin is different, and we need to learn how to adapt to them. Yeah, I have this client that she's kind of like me with rosacea and also has some acne skin. Well, I have it right here. I don't know if you can notice it, but their skin is a little bit more deeper, so we have to learn how to adapt to it so the makeup looks better on each skin. There we go. Oh, thank you. Will you have time to be my model for the exam? The day is gonna be the last Saturday of the month. Yes, by 11 a.m. Normally we have 2 hours to finish the look, if you have the time. Oh, thank you. Actually, it's quite fun because we have a whole reception for our models, and we have snacks, some food and drinks. It's really, really fun and delicious because it's a technical school where I go, so we have chefs that also in their exams, so it's from the chef area. It's really good. Okay, I think I like how it looks now. I tend to be a little bit too meticulous with the eyebrows because I think eyebrows is what frames the face, is what makes the look stand out or just look meh. So I tend to take my time with it. Now, I'm going to add a little bit of concealer right here. Okay, you can look up for me. There we go. Very good. Now let's try to look down. I'm gonna add a little bit of primer here so the makeup stays longer. Like so. I think gold is a very good color for you. Yeah, and we're gonna add a little bit of this one as a base color. Okay. False eyelashes, to be honest, it's something that is quietly going down. Yeah. They are trying to introduce this new way of makeup, which is a natural look that I was telling you about. And false eyelashes just don't fit in any longer. You know, when a trend, this is something that I learned in school. When a trend starts going viral or mainstream, such as with false eyelashes, have you seen those big flashy lashes that are like really fooling your eyes? That's when you notice that a trend is going down, that is starting to die out. When it starts getting exaggerated. Yeah, our teacher keeps telling us that probably in a couple of years, everybody is going to be just with their natural lashes and start selling eyelash serums for people that maybe don't have enough lashes or enough natural lashes or want to grow their own, but again, in a natural look. To be honest, is so they can sell more product. Yeah, they have to make new products so people keep buying new stuff, get rid of the old, get new stuff, get a new insecurity. Yeah, it's so sad. I mean, I'm into this business because I love makeup. I love doing these looks. It's really fun for me. Gives me a creative outlet. So I try to work on my makeup, making the person happy, and maybe not try to follow the trends too much. Let me see. Now let's go with this beautiful, it's like a light, I will call it champagne tone. This color right here. Yeah, the one on the side is the goldish tone that is going to be the main star for you. But this one, it's so pretty. So pretty. Eyes closed, but try not to press it too much. Like that, soft. Good. Oh yeah, those are my neighbor's dogs. Yeah, they are very vocal. Very, very vocal. Oh, my cats? No, they never go out. I made the house as comfortable as I can for them, and with your enrichments, cat trees, and all of that. No, I have had very bad experiences letting my cats out. Yeah, it's dangerous. It's dangerous here. If I was living maybe, I don't know, in the forest or something like that, could be, maybe. But since I don't, I have to keep them indoors. Now, I have added a little bit of champagne tone. I do like how it looks right now. You have a mirror on the side so you can keep looking at it. Sorry, my throat is just acting up. No, I don't like to overuse the color because that's something that my teacher was very, very punctual about that, and they don't want to make the makeup overdone like in 2016 because we're trying and learning a new technique of makeup. So I don't know if I should add the gold color at all. Okay, we're gonna try. We're gonna see if it works. I'm glad you like it. You see, you never try gold color? that's the beauty of color analysis. If you ever want to try it, you can go to this place that I was talking about where I want to work. I'm actually applying this next month when I receive my license, and they do a great job. Yeah, and it's very fun. They do a color analysis for your hair, for your makeup, for your clothing, and everything in between. Yeah, and that's where I learned that brownish tones are best for me. Yellows, orangey tones are a good match for me. Blues are not something that I could work on with my skin and my hair, but as you know, you have known me for years, I change my color of my hair quite often. Oops. So it depends. Yeah, sometimes bright red. Right now it's like a more brownish red that I'm working with. Yeah, because red got so into mainstream that I got bored. Okay, I added the golden tone. It doesn't look that overdone, isn't it? You like it? Thank you. You see, trying new stuff is good. I know that gold can be scary on the eyes, but it looks really, really good on you. It really favors you. And it's a very difficult color to be matched with. So you're one of the lucky ones. Yeah, because it's very difficult to match with a correct tone for the gold. Now I'm gonna try to add a liner in between your lashes and the eyeshadows, very, very close to it, so it doesn't look overdone. I'm just trying to make it work here. Oh yeah, that dog. It's so annoying sometimes. There we go. Oh yeah, that dog. Okay, so let's do the eyeliner now. Hopefully it's gonna look how I am thinking about it. Try not to move, okay? Thank you. Now. Okay, that worked. Wasn't sure first, but it did work. Okay, that looks great. I'm gonna smudge a little bit down here. If you can look up like that. Thank you. How do they grade us? We don't really get a grade. We just get a pass or fail. So a pass is that you did good, or your makeup, your model is happy with it, the professor is happy with it. A fail will be when they notice when a model is not being happy with the look they got, even though they say, oh yeah, I liked it, because maybe they are their friend, their family member or something. And also if the teacher doesn't like it. Yeah, it's subjective. It's subjective, yes, but it is what it is. I mean, makeup is a form of art, so as long as you do the techniques, that's when you pass. But it's mostly about making the client happy, giving them what they want. How it works. Okay, so you get there. You're the client. You're gonna be the model, but you're the client. The teacher is gonna give us 3 looks in a piece of paper, and you as the client are gonna choose which one do you want for your whatever situation that you want the makeup, right? And we are not gonna be able to see the looks until the final day exam, so we don't know what techniques we are gonna be using. So you're the one that gonna shoot them with the techniques. Yeah, every picture has a different technique that we must use, and by then we should be able to do all the techniques that they have shown us. But it's fun. I'm confident, to be honest. Yeah, most of my classmates do it for, I mean, the money. Of course, yeah. For the money, I need an income. But I also do it because I love makeup. It's fun for me. But I do know some people that are not really passionate about makeup. They are just here because they see as easy money. I mean, they do good makeup, but to each his own, right? Yeah, I'm mostly here because I love it. I love to create looks. Okay, I'm gonna smudge this one a little bit more. If you can do this for me. There we go. Yeah, my major is makeup and the other one is hair. So we're gonna be able to do some today too. Thank you. And a bit here, okay? There we go. Okay, I haven't finished yet, but I just want you to take a look into it. Do you like it? I don't want to give you a look that you don't feel comfortable with, that maybe when you go out you tend to, I want to take this off because maybe I feel too seen or something like that. You're comfortable with it? Okay, I'm trying to create a look that is elegant, that you can wear maybe going to the mall or going to a business meeting or even to a party. But it's elegant, it's not flashy, not something like it's too much. Thank you. Okay. Just need to add a few touch-ups here and there. For the hair, I'm thinking on some waves. And how do you do your hair part? Okay, so we can work it like that. What do you think about the wet look in the hair? I don't know if you remember, or if you ever seen Kim Kardashian back in the 2010s. She used to have this wet hair look that I found it so good. Too much? Okay, maybe some regular waves. Is that okay? Okay. We're just gonna brush it down, add some serum, and do the curls. Classic look curls. Okay. Just fix this here. Now for your lips, I'm gonna go with this tone here. This one is really pretty. I love the color. Look at that. Okay. We're not gonna add too much. We need a classic look. We're just gonna do this once. Good. This is just to add a little bit of tint into the lips. We don't want to overdo it. Now I'm gonna add just a bit of highlighter and this undertone for some contouring, but not too much. Just a little bit of highlighter here and there, not too much. Again, we don't need to overdo it, especially with the highlighter. Yeah, 2016 was crazy for highlighter. I remember that. I never liked it, to be honest. Well, I'm 43 now, so back then I was like 35ish, and now just it looked, I don't know, weird for me. Didn't like it at all. Never learned how to do it myself. Back then I wasn't a makeup artist. Well, I'm still not a makeup artist yet, until I get my license. Oh, thank you. Thank you for saying that. You're so sweet. But until I have my license, I can not call myself a makeup artist professionally. There we go. Now the tint is dry. Just I'm going to add a bit of red eyeliner. Not too much. There we go. Okay. You can look at yourself again. That is the final look now. What do you think? Oh, thank you. I think it looks very classy. I'm just thinking about the eyeshadow. If it's a little bit too little of it. What do you think? I think it's a classic, elegant look, isn't it? Not too much, not too little, right in the middle. Yeah, it looks very, very nice. Okay, so we're gonna work on your hair. Let me just see here in the computer, because I was trying to look at what looks might be better for you. You were telling me that you like classic curls, which is something that goes well with this makeup look. No, I don't really do anything to my hair. It's kind of frizzy, so no, I have nothing in my hair right now. Okay, so you just want it down, and it curls from like here to the end of your hair. I think that's gonna be a good look for you. Okay, I'm just gonna see a picture. Let's see, classic hair curls. Okay. Not too overdone. Soft curls. Could be maybe this one right here. That's pretty. And I think it looks good for the makeup we did. Oh, this one is also soft. It says classic Hollywood waves. That's a very pretty look. Wanna go with that one? Okay, very good. So let's start working with that. I just need you to look down, and I'm gonna be working on your hair. Okay, what we need is just brush your hair first. Oh, you have very beautiful hair. Take good care of it. Really, to be honest, I am not really good on taking care of my hair, as you can notice. Yeah, it gets frizzed a lot. Oh, of course. But you know, the course, well, the classes for hairdresser take way longer than makeup. Mm-hmm. Be yeah, that's because hair theory and color and products, it's quite a lot. It's about a year longer. Yes, for makeup, I only did 1 year and a half. Mostly evening classes after work. But with the hair, yeah, it takes longer. There's a lot more that you need to learn with hair, how to take care of it, than with makeup. Yeah, it involves hair color theory, hair products, and all that. And with makeup, it's mostly about the techniques. Okay, so I'm detangling your hair. It's not that it's quite tangled, but it does need to be detangled a little bit. I'm gonna be using a serum that is gonna give it a nice shine. I cannot really comment on the products, to be honest. I use what it works for most of my clients, but it's just for regular hairdos. No, I'm not certified to do hair colors or anything like that. Yeah, maybe. But, you know, my passion is makeup. But still, I might be able to do something when I have enough time. Very good. So, I detangle your hair nicely. And now I'm going to start with the products. What is that? Oh, of course. Yeah, sure. You have some work to do on your phone? Yeah, no problem. Do you mind if I put my headphones and listen to a podcast? It's a makeup podcast. Quite fun. Sure, thank you. I'm sorry. No, it's not gonna take long. About 10 minutes or so. Okay. Let me know if you need anything. Might not be able to hear you with my headphones while you work. Okay. Okay, we are done with your look. What do you think? Oh, thank you. So happy that you like it. Well, so if you want to be my model for my final exam, I'm just gonna need, oh, let me see. You need to sign here where it says that you agree to the makeup and for the 2 hours, and that you might or may not like it. It's just like a waiver. You can read it. You take your time. You still have time. I just need to take this to my teacher by a week before. So if you want to sign it already? Okay. Here you go. You can just sign there. Thank you. Okay, one less worry because I was worried about who my model was going to be for the exam. Mostly because of the time, because it takes 2 hours and is mid-morning on a Saturday, and a lot of people have things to do during that time there. Okay, great. So thank you so much again for your time, and happy that you enjoy my look, and especially for helping me during my exam. Of course, would you like some tea? Hello. Okay, let's check it out. I'm so sorry. You're struggling a lot with stress. It says here that a few weeks, couple of months, you had a treatment for lockjaw due to stress. Okay. How did that go? Help for a little bit? Okay. Very good. Let me just clean my hands. Let's check out. Is this the same area that you've been struggling with? I'm sorry. Just move through all your head. So it started in this area and goes up into a migraine. Okay, that's not good. And you've been trying medication too? Not helping? Well, sometimes when medication over the counter or something that doctors give us is not helping, it's because the issue is not physical. It's not something like, oh, you're not eating well, you're not sleeping well, or there is an underlying illness. It's mostly common due to stress. And of course, the lack of sleep also is not good for that. Okay, we're going to be feeling the areas, and then I'm going to try to decide which treatment will be best for you, okay? Very good. So if it gets a little bit uncomfortable, please let me know. You shouldn't be feeling pain, okay? Right here. Okay, I need you to open your mouth very softly. Like this, like it's hanging out. Okay? I know it's kind of hard to try to relax it. Let's give it a chance. I would like your jaw to get a little bit mobile, so I can move it a little bit. Yeah, it feels really tight on this area in specific. What kind of medication have you been in? Yeah, that normally helps with the pain, but it doesn't fix the underlying issue, which would be stressors. So we need something else to help it soothe and get well, which is a therapeutic massage. this area in particular where your jaw connects to your skull right here in this circle is where it's mostly locked. That's where you feel that it's heavy, your jaw. It feels like you have to keep pushing and feels like it's very, very heavy. Okay. Well, for that, we're going to be using a acupuncture without needles, okay? We're going to be using this tool here to press into these areas, into these acupressure points. That's going to help you soothe the area. It might feel uncomfortable at first, but believe me, it will start working out, okay? Now, so you tell me that it goes up into the side of your head, giving you migraines, that this migraines last for several hours, days. Okay. Does the light bother you, or the sounds? Yeah, when the light is starting to bother you and you feel like you need to be in a darker place, or that the sounds is just too much, people talking, the TV or anything, yeah, it's definitely a migraine. Now, it's a tension migraine. This is definitely because of your jaw, the amount of strength that you're pushing here is going through your head. So I don't think that it's nothing to do with and if it's physiological, it's mostly the stress that's coming from your jaw to your head because you're squishing too much the area. Okay, so once we fix this part, your head is gonna start to feel lighter and lighter, and eventually the headaches are gonna dissipate. Okay, let me see here. I have a very cool trick here that is gonna help you in the meantime, which is I'm gonna put a bandana around your head. It's gonna be tight, but it's gonna help you a lot with the headache that you're feeling. Yeah, it's gonna constrict the blood vessels, and at first it's gonna feel too tight, but then you're gonna start feeling the relief of being tight. Okay, you can actually do this at home whenever you have a migraine. Just put a bandana as tight as you can, and you're gonna leave it for at least 10 minutes. Okay, yeah, as tight as you can, or as much as you're able to endure. Yeah, this way you don't have to be taking medication that often, because when we start abusing this medication, it's not working with time, especially with ibuprofen. Yeah, you better want to avoid it, because that will cause you ulcers in your stomach. Yeah, I had a client that was taking ibuprofen every single day for years, about 600 milligrams per day, and she developed a very nasty ulcer in her stomach. Yeah, you might want to take that into consideration. Okay, I'm going to be applying this. That is going to help the needle to move a little bit more softer. Okay, this is Salon comb. It smells great and it feels great in the skin. It's a bit oily, but it's necessary for this to work. The last time you had a massage, deep massage. Yeah, it does help, but it doesn't go too deep. Okay, so we're gonna start on this side because it's the area that feels more tight for you. Okay, we're gonna be pressing into the area. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very good. How did it go? Yeah, a bit uncomfortable, but can you endure it? Good, good. Here we go again. Now I'm gonna be going deeper. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Okay, now I want you to close your mouth. Now with your teeth, like you're biting something. Okay, here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Might leave a bit of marks, but they're gonna fade away. It depends on the person, but half an hour, sometimes less, sometimes a little bit more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Again. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And I'm releasing. Okay. Let's unclench your jaw. Relax. Let's move this side. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Oops, I'm sorry. I slipped a little bit too much. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Once again. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Okay, we're gonna be doing the same as in this side. We're gonna bite. There we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Good. Now, lose your jaw. Soft. How is that headache going? See? Oh yeah. I'm gonna remove the bandana in a little bit. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Yeah, it only works when it's a tension headache. When we're not sleeping well, we're a little bit stressed, and it's with you is the tension of your jaw. But it doesn't work when it's, let's say, a high blood pressure headache. That doesn't work. Or when it's an underlying illness like an infection, it's not gonna work. Okay, this is for only tension headaches or migraines. Yeah, the bandana. Here we go again. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Try it a little bit. Let me just apply more. Do you normally fast? Like, yeah, fasting, like you spend a lot of hours without eating? Sometimes when people are fasting, they don't eat for 16 hours straight, sometimes 20 hours straight. And if they do it too often, their jaws are not getting enough exercise of the biting sensation, and it can develop this issue too. Okay. Yeah, just something to point out. It's something that can happen with this certain type of issues on the jaw. Okay, we're gonna restart in this area again. Just relax there. I know I said relaxing. I know it's hard for you. I'm sorry. Just accustomed. Okay. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and releasing. Now on this part, I'm gonna be pressing a little bit more. Okay. Ready? Oh, there we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. How did it go? Did it hurt? You okay? Okay, let's continue. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. We're gonna do the same here. Ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, good. Very good. Let me remove the bandana now. Sometimes when we remove it, the headache might come back. That's when we know that we should leave it for longer periods of time, but no more than half an hour, okay? We don't want to cut the circulation of blood in the area. Okay. I'll leave it, and if in 5 minutes it comes back, the headache with the same strength, it means that there is something else going on, okay? But if the headache is just small and mild, we can put it again. Yeah, it can be, as I was telling you, an infection, high blood pressure, or any other situation like that. Okay, let's go here again. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and releasing. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Let's give it a rest for a bit. I'm gonna massage the area. Just wipe the excess of the oils. I use a bit of aloe vera. This is magnificent for this type of pain. How does your jaw feel? Sore? It could feel sore, yes, but you shouldn't be feeling pain. Yeah, definitely because of the nail that's going a little bit deep. It can happen. But shouldn't be feeling painful. That is bothersome. Okay. I'm going to apply a towel on top of you. is gonna help you freshen up so we can continue with the acupuncture therapy. It's gonna feel very cool on the face. Okay, and I'm gonna apply some mist water, distilled water with rose water. Okay. To help soothe the area. Then I'm going to apply a little bit thermic light. Okay. I'm going to feel a little bit warm. That's okay. This is especially good for the area of the jaw, and it feels tired. I especially do this in knee therapy. It helps a lot, especially in this area here. How does it feel? The warmth and the coolness of the cloth feels great, isn't it? Yeah. There we go. Very good. Okay. Oh, sorry. Very good. Okay, perfect. I'm going to put the mister again. Feels more relaxed? Yeah, definitely. Okay. Here we go again. It's gonna feel more cool because we apply the thermic light, okay? Okay. Okay, we're going to take it off. How do you feel with the headache? Did it come back? Barely? Do you want me to put the bandana again for the rest of the session? Yeah? Okay. I'm not gonna put it too tight this time, but since it helped, it's definitely a tension headache, so the bandana is gonna help you, and you can do it at home too. Yeah, any type of bandana, anything that covers your whole head and you can make a knot, is what's gonna work. But just remember that this is only for tension headaches, okay? If you're having a fever or anything like that, you need a doctor. Yeah. Okay, you notice that I didn't put it too tight this time. That's how you should do it at home too. Okay, we're gonna do now an exercise with your jaw. We're gonna try to loosen up and do some circles. It's gonna feel weird and I want to feel if it's clocking. Sometimes it clicks. Yeah, there is this thing called TMJ that only a dentist can treat. Yeah, what I specialize is for stressors, relaxation. But when it's TMJ, you definitely need a doctor, a dentist can help you with that. Yeah, that's when it's clicking, your jaw is clicking, and it's difficult to open up your mouth. Okay, let's continue. Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. You're not twitching anymore, so feeling better, huh? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah, that definitely tells us that it's due to stress. So you might want to work on that, on the stressors in your life. I know it can be difficult. This is like a band-aid that's going to help you with the physical issues that is causing the stress. But the stressors are going to continue, so you might have to deal with it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Now I'm gonna do it on this area. I'm gonna be pressing from down up. It's gonna feel odd in this area, okay? Ready? 5, 4, 3. Okay. Yeah, that was a bit too much. Okay, I'm gonna try to do it a bit more slow. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Better? Okay. Oops, sorry. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's do another exercise. I'm gonna open like that, okay? Okay, feels better. Feels better for you? Yeah, definitely. We help the muscles of the jaw to relax a little bit more. They were very, very stiff. Okay. It's time to remove the bandana. Remember, we don't want to leave it for too long. 2 minutes is enough. For the second time. Yeah, so I was telling you, it can be any type of bandana. There's some that they sell on Amazon that has chia beads on it or something like that. To be honest, it feels nice because of the seeds and you can warm it up. But to be honest, a simple bandana or even a ribbon that is a little bit more white, you can just put it and it's gonna work great. Just need to make sure that it covers all this area in your forehead. Okay. Let's soothe the area again. So it definitely work. So this might come back if we are not dealing with the external stress, but you can do something to prevent it and use a mouth word when you're sleeping. You can buy this at any pharmacy or even Walmart, and you just put it in your mouth when you're going to sleep, and that is going to prevent you to bite too strong when you're sleeping, which is what tends to make this area sore and tight. Yeah, sometimes we don't notice that we're doing it, especially at night. Okay. So I'm gonna apply more aloe vera. Just remove the oil. This aloe vera is for the acupuncture points, so it fades away faster, okay? So, how do you feel? Yeah, I can see it in your face. A bit more relaxed. I'm happy to help you. Okay. There we go. So, you could take this therapy, I would say it could be every week, but I do suggest every 2 weeks. Let's start by that. And if you notice that this discomfort and pain keeps coming back, let's say within days, you might want to go to a doctor, to a dentist, because it might be TMJ. Yeah, I'm not able to diagnose it because I'm not a medical doctor, not a dentist, but it's something that it's very common for this type of issues too. Okay, is there anything else that I can do for you? It was my pleasure. So if you feel that it's coming back in, let's say, a week and a half, you can come back and we can do another therapy session for you. Okay, take care. Have a great time. Bye-bye. Hello, lovely. Welcome. Okay, so we're gonna be doing your haircut for summertime. I was just reading your email for your appointment that you want something light that is easy to manage and style, and it doesn't feel heavy, quote unquote, as you say here. You want to maintain your length. Okay, well, let me see what we're working with. You want to keep growing it, but you don't want it to feel too heavy. Yeah, I understand. What we normally do in these cases is remove volume. We try to add some layers in the inner parts of the hair, which would be, let's say, right here inside, leaving the outer part as normal as possible so it can maintain its length, and that way it's not gonna feel as heavy, especially during the summer. Okay, let me see in the back. Okay, what I think is that we can work with taking a lot of the load in the back so you will feel lighter, leaving the front as intact as possible. That's gonna help with the styling since you don't have a lot to work with in case of deep volume. How do you feel about cutting in the front on a little layer like a curtain? That is gonna feel very, very good on you. Do you tend to have your hair down all the time or in a bun? Oh, I'm sorry, my phone. Let me just put it on mute. So sorry about that. Okay. Very well. Oh, you feel that it's damaged. Okay, let me check. Feels a bit dry. Its elasticity is normal. You don't like its texture? Oh, you don't like how it feels? Yeah, it's a problem with the dryness. What type of shampoo do you use? Okay, that's a good one. And conditioner? Oh, we can work with some conditioner. It's gonna help you a lot. Once we do your haircut and work with your shampoo, I'm gonna apply a conditioner and a hair cream that is gonna help you with that. But it's important that at home, whenever you wash your hair, use a proper conditioner for your type of hair, which is quite dry. Okay, very good. Let me just do this here. Protect your clothing. Okay, now close your eyes. I'm gonna brush it first to see the length and the volume that you have and how much we should take off. This is gonna feel very good for you in terms of feeling refreshed, because when we have long hair, yeah, it's the volume that feels heavy and hot. I have another option. I don't know what you think. It's maybe shaving, but not completely. On the back, do a little triangle here. Since you're telling me that you wear your hair down most of the time, it's not gonna be noticeable. But if you wear a ponytail or a high bun, it's gonna show, but we can do it in a way that is not that weird looking for some people. It's something that is very in right now, shaving this part, because it's refreshing, especially since in this area we tend to get a little bit more hot. Yeah, it can be a bit extreme and scary for some people, but I understand. Don't worry, we're gonna work it out with the layers. Yeah, I can see you're losing quite some hair. That is due to the dryness that you have. Yeah, I can see it here in the brush. But with the hair mask that we're gonna be applying, it's gonna help you a lot. And once you start using the conditioner, it's gonna improve the overall health of your hair. Yeah, because you're losing quite a lot. Yeah, it's because the hair is breaking once you're brushing it, even when it's wet. So, yeah. Oh, you've been conditioned. I guess your hair greasy. The thing with conditioner is that you don't have to apply it at the top of your head on this area of your scalp. You're supposed to apply it whenever your hair is not touching your scalp. So in my case, I'm going to show you. So I'm going to apply it from here to here. Those are the only places that are going to be touching the conditioner, because if I apply it in the top, it's going to feel greasy on certain conditioners, the strongest one. In others you don't feel it, but you might feel greasy, very heavy, flat. So all you want to do is just apply it where it's not close to your scalp. Yeah, that's the trick with conditioner. And with shampoo, you should apply it only on your scalp. Wash it thoroughly to remove sweat and dirt or anything, and then slowly lather the rest of your hair. Okay. Very good. Yes, I think that it's not quite common knowledge, especially with the conditioner. Yeah. Okay. So you're gonna definitely hear a lot of cutting, but don't worry. This is just on the internal part. I'm not gonna be touching your length whatsoever. Okay. I want you to be comfortable with that. Yeah, sometimes my clients get a little bit scared when they hear the scissors a lot. But no, that's just removing the volume, and it also helps when you have frizzy hair. Okay. Right now I'm just cutting certain areas, and then we're gonna go deep into the haircut. So now I just need you to stay still like that, and I'm gonna be working around. Okay. Your hair is very beautiful despite the dryness. So you've been doing a great job with it. Just need a bit of moisture. That's it. Once you apply the cream for your hair and start the treatment with conditioner, you're gonna feel great relief. I feel great. To be honest, it depends, really. Yeah. Okay, let's try to still here. I'm gonna be hit a little bit. Very good. Let's try to stay like that. Gonna move your head a little bit down. Let's try like that, okay? Very good, thank you. Perfect. Doing great. gonna move your head again. Like that. Good. Very good. Just put a little bit more water here. This is distilled water used with rose water. Helps a lot with the dryness too. Okay, the front part, I like how it feels. Starting to feel a little bit lighter. That's good. Okay. Oh, don't worry, I'm gonna teach you how to style it in an easy way. Especially since it's only styling it, letting it down. You just need a product that's gonna help with that. Okay. Very good. Okay, that looks great. Now I'm gonna be working on the back where is the most hair concentrated, especially with the volume. Now, when you take a look in the mirror, as you can see, we have kept the length, but you can feel it. It does feel lighter, even if it's wet, right? Once it's dry, you're gonna see the difference. Okay. So for the back, I'm gonna stay with your head down. Okay. Like that. Very good. Let's keep it like that. Good. Doing great. I might be moving your head a bit. You wanna make a mess here, especially because it's where it's not noticeable. Just like that. You're doing great. Okay, that's great. Okay, the length is perfect. You can still see you in the mirror. Yeah, it's still good, right? Okay. Let's see. I think I have. I'm sorry, I bumped into you. Something that is gonna help with that. I'm gonna put a pre-wash treatment that is gonna help with the dryness. You're gonna have to let it act in heat for 2 minutes, let's say. That's gonna help quite a lot. Let's just put on some gloves. Now the aroma is a bit strong, but it's pleasant, but it is overpowering sometimes, especially for sensitive people. I'm one of those. Yeah, that's why I use gloves for this, non-toxic or anything, but yeah, since I use it a lot, with time it tends to wear you out. We're gonna lather the whole scalp, the hair, to the tips. Yeah, it does smell nice. I find it a little bit strong. Okay. Now for the hair treatment that I'm gonna be applying, it does have an extra cost of $12. Is that okay? This is kind of like a rescue treatment. It's not something that is gonna completely fix the issue with the dryness and breakage, but it's gonna help you start your saving treatment, which is applying conditioner. I'm not gonna recommend you any conditioner in particular. You don't need anything fancy, you just need a conditioner that is gonna bring back and encapsulate the humidity that your hair needs, right? Because all this hair is dead cells, so it cannot make its own moisture. We need to give it to it, and that's why sometimes we wear shampoos and then we use, let's say, blow dryer on too high, or the curlers and stuff like that strip of the moisture of our hair, and conditioners can help it. Okay, so this rescue treatment is gonna help open up the little tiny pores in your hair and start taking all the moisture that is gonna be coming from any conditioner that you choose. Okay, the only thing is that remember not to apply it on the top. Okay. Alright, good. I think it's ready to go for the shampoo and the treatment. so I'm gonna use 2 cc's on you. I think it's gonna be enough. If you can accompany me to the shampoo shower, this way, please. Okay. You're comfortable like this? Now I need to use the water in cold mode. It's not that cold, but it needs to be like this. Is that okay? Very good. So with this, we're gonna start with rinsing the first treatment that I applied. Okay. It's a little bit cold, I know. Then we are gonna be washing your hair with a treatment. We need to lather quite a lot. Wash and rinse, wash and rinse. And at the end, we're gonna be putting the cream that is gonna stay for, in your case, I would say 2 minutes should be enough. Okay. And during this time, you can close your eyes. Normally it takes, let's say, sometimes 8 minutes or so. Not too much, but still, in your case, we wanna work it out and help it. Yeah, the rescue mode, definitely. Isn't it? It doesn't feel that heavy, even with water. Okay, now I suggest you close your eyes. We're gonna start with the next treatment, okay? I'm gonna scratch a little bit on the area. You know if it hurts, okay? It's a little bit too soppy. I'm just gonna scratch a little bit on the area. You know if it hurts, okay? It's a little bit too sappy. Oh, I'm sorry. Hello. We're ready to go back to the chair. You took a tiny nap. Don't worry, I will guide you. This way, please. Yeah, right here. And you can sit. Good. Okay. You're gonna let your hair air dry. It's very important during the first phase of the treatment. Yeah, because you had your hair quite dry and we want to help it with that, so we're not going to use blow dryer, we're not going to use any heat on your hair for at least 3 days. Yeah, and we have some conditioners that you can purchase here or you can purchase at any store. It doesn't matter the conditioner that you choose, to be honest. You can even use something affordable. There's no problem. We just need it to work its way. But if, let's say, after a week, 2 weeks, you notice that the dryness is still present, it's breaking, and all that sort of thing that you were telling me about, you can come back and we can do a hair analysis in more depth and maybe suggest you some of the products that we have available or from other parts. Okay, so now we are done with your hair. The only thing that we are going to be doing to style it is brush it and making the part, or whatever area that you want, just brush it and let it air dry for the moment. And from there you can style it as you want. You can feel that it's not as heavy as before, isn't it? I'm glad that you like it. Yeah, and once it's completely dry, you're gonna feel it bouncy and fresh, and especially not hot, especially in the back where I took most of that part of the volume that you had. Well, that will be it for me. Is there anything else that I can help you with? Well, it was my pleasure. Thank you so much for coming to my salon, and hopefully your dryness will be fixed. But in case, you can always call us. It was my pleasure. Thank you so much again.